What is happening, guys? It is Wednesday. So today we're going to unbox about $4,000 in Ford parts. We're going to unbox a grill assembly, a reinforcement, a fog lamp bezel, a fender assembly, a molding, a shield, a front end assembly, upper bumper cover, another bezel, and a lower bumper cover. Prices. The grill, list price, $595.15. The reinforcement, $106.47. The fog lamp bezel, $76.85. One fender, $326.93. A fender molding, $297.40. One shield, which is your inner fender liner, $120.28. The front end assembly, which is the core support, $766.38. Upper bumper cover, $551.77. The other bezel, fog light bezel, $90.23. And the lower bumper, $255.88. Yeah, expensive. All genuine Ford parts. That's all I put on these service vehicles. Genuine OEM Ford stuff. Could I put aftermarket stuff on these cars? I could. I'll tell you why I don't. I just had one in here about maybe a month ago, and they put an aftermarket fender on it, aftermarket hood, aftermarket bumper cover, OE grill, and nothing fit worth the crap on this car. The car actually came here after a second deer strike. I lost a bid on the first car, won a bid on the second time around on it, and I ended up redoing everything the previous body shop did, and everything fit awful. Stuff fit so bad on that car, they actually had to glue the bumper and the grill together to make them fit. Unfortunately, the grill didn't get damaged in the second accident, but because they had glued it, I could not separate the bumper cover and the grill, and I had to go out and buy a whole nother grill for this car, which was not on the estimate. So, without further ado, we got a lot of parts here. We're going to unbox them. We're going to make sure they're not damaged. I have no clue how long this video is going to take. But we're going to get our trusty razor blade. So first thing we're going to start with is this lower bumper cover. That's what we're going to start with. And again, this is all OE Ford stuff. After we box, we'll set it off to the side. Lower bumper cover. If you guys watched yesterday's video, I told you that these covers have to be modified. They have to be cut right in here for the push bar brackets. So we're going to have to do that to this. We're going to throw this over here. Try not to set these plastic parts on the floor. Next thing, Fender Liner. This is another part that's got to be modified. So on these fender liners for the police vehicles, you actually have to cut that flap off, and you have to cut them up in here for the ductwork for the brake cooling. So this has to be cut and modified. All right, upper bumper cover. covers, I'm actually getting a deal on these things because I buy them in bulk. I actually buy these surplus. I do pay a little bit cheaper for them, a little bit less money. They are an OE part, but a lot of these have like handling scuffs in them. Like here, there's a bunch of little weird marks in it, which will all wet sand out. So what I'll do is I'll take like 600 or sometimes 400, and I'll wet sand these things. They are bare rubber. They're not sealed. So what I'll do is I'll wet sand it. I'll seal it. I'll adhesion promote it. Well, first I'll adhesion promote it, then seal it, and then I'll go ahead and paint it. I actually have 4 of these covers here. I have to paint 2 of them today, because I have another one coming in possibly tomorrow for a bumper cover. Alright, next thing, Fender. Check it for damage here. A lot of times the corners get bent. Everything looks good. Oh, there is a flaw in it. There's a little dent right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. The light's got to hit it just right. I'm not going to really worry about that. I will repair it. It's going to take me 20 minutes. But I will make sure I let my parts jobber know that this was damaged. Maybe he can give me a little bit of credit off for the next one. And I lost my razor. And we might not. Alright, oh there it is. Looks like this one's going to be a lower bumper filler piece. Oh, looks good. Genuine OE Ford part. Now these prices I give you guys on this stuff is the retail price. I do buy this stuff wholesale. I do make a little bit of money on these parts. Not a ton. Alright, so this piece here goes between the core support and the grill. So it's kind of like that. Grill bolts to it. This is what holds the upper bumper cover up, and the grill kind of fastens everything together. This here is going to be another lower bumper piece. They call this the fog light bezel, even though there's not a fog light in it. Every time you guys hear that beep, somebody's at the front door. But there's people up in the office. So this fog light bezel is actually for a different vehicle that's coming in, or one of these are different. Like I said, I have another one coming in for another bumper tomorrow. So the right side bezel got screwed up on one of them, and the left side got screwed up on this vehicle that's in the shop. So that part's already here for the one coming tomorrow, along with another bumper cover. This will be the grid. OE Ford grill, no emblem. So for these police models, I don't know if you can see it, there's little cutaways here that you can pop out for lights, emergency lights. There's the indentations where you mount them in. These vehicles do not require this pop-out to be taken out because their emergency lights are mounted in the push bumper. This big box for a Fender Flare. Again, we're doing all OEM Ford parts. All looks good. Any damage? Push clips are in place. That's what we like. Last but not least is going to be our core support. Big old $700 piece of glass. For these police models, there is two different options. You have with or without active grille shutters. So if you see all these weird little doohickers right there would be shutters here that open and close according to the ambient temperature outdoors. These police vehicles, they would be down here too. Do not have the active grille shutters. So they leave the shutters out of the core support. So there you go. There's boxing roughly $4,000 in brand new OEM parts. And this is where they always break on these end caps when they get hit. And this is their weak link. The headlight mounts to this. This is just a piece of plastic. It's flexible. This is what holds the whole front end of your car together. Plastic. Lovely. Junk. We'll walk over to the car. So this is where we're at. This is where we left off with it yesterday. So I don't know if I'll be working on this anymore today, only because I have bumpers to paint. So I doubt I'll be back on this car today, but I will be getting the bumper painted. This is everything we pulled off it yesterday. Core support, complete bumper cover assembly, grille, reinforcement bar, push bar brackets, headlights. That's where we're at. You want to know something about the headlights on these cars? You ready? For this headlight, there's nothing special about it. $1,666.67 is list price for that headlight. Yeah. Makes you want to go out and buy freaking 100 of these cars, doesn't it? You would think that these parts would be a little bit cheaper than what they are. We're in what, 2024? This body style came out in 2020. Well, let me tell you, son of a bitch. And I got a brand new one sitting right here, ready to go into another car. Brand new. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Y'all have a goody-goody. We'll probably have something up for you tomorrow. Off.